Hey, what is up, my fellow guardians of the grid? Welcome back to another streaming session. Today we will be jumping back into Dying Light 2. Certainly want to thank you if you are checking out today's live stream on Twitch. Also want to say thank you if you are checking out the replay on YouTube. If you enjoyed today's content and are new to the channel, certainly wanted to encourage you to make sure you hit the follow button if you're on Twitch. Make sure you hit the sub button if you're on YouTube. Make sure you hit the notification bell so you're made aware anytime I go live or anytime I upload a new video to the channel. If I see that you are a new subscriber and your name is visible, I'll be sure to give you a shout out on the next video. If you're already subscribed to the channel, I always want to take a moment and say thank you so much for that. Your support means so much to me, and I can't express to you how much I appreciate that. So thank you for that. And also want to say thank you for those of you that are returning to view the new content. Definitely want to tell you how much I appreciate that as well. We've grown and grown as more than I have expected, and I always want to take a quick moment and say thank you for those of you that are new to the channel. Wasn't able to see much of your names, but always again want to say thank you for that. Not a pro, I'm not a noob, just a regular dude who enjoys playing video games. Welcome anybody who wants to help grow this channel. So again, make sure you hit the sub or the follow button depending on which platform that you are on. If you're not subscribed to the channel, all I can say is, what are you waiting for? Don't be shy. Go ahead and hit subscribe. I'm a pretty nice guy. It's been a while since I've done an intro. It's been a while since I've really said anything. I've really just been trying to pump out as much content as possible while still trying to make it as short as possible. So definitely want to say, again, just say thank you for putting up with that. But yeah, I just wanted to take a moment, do a quick intro, just say hi to everybody. Introduce myself for those of you that are new to the channel, haven't really heard my voice. Just wanted to kind of just see if we can't get familiarized with each other. Yesterday I was playing Dying Light 2 with a buddy of mine, and we got pretty far just doing a lot of side quests. And I was finishing up this one here, so I'm going to go ahead and turn this one in. We're going to jump over to the story mode, see if we can't push that storyline forward a little bit, and really just see where this goes. I'm actually really excited. This game has turned out to be a lot more fun than I thought it would be, so I'll try to give a little bit more feedback. But let's go ahead and turn this in and move this game along. I feel like I've talked enough, so let's stop the gabbing and let's get to gaming.
You're certain?
All the ones from the safe.
They're beautiful. The jackass knew how to write. Too bad he didn't only write them to me. Know what he said right before he died? That he loved another woman and regretted she wasn't there beside him. I'll never forgive him for that.
What are you doing?
Freeing myself from him. 11 years I've tried to do this, but failed. I've wanted so badly to erase him from my memory, but I keep thinking of these damned letters. The only proof that anything ever bound us. Now he's gone, without a trace.
I don't know what to say.
Hey! Why the long face? Lighten up, Aiden. You really helped me. I feel like someone has lifted my curse.
There were some valuables in the safe, too.
Take them if you want.
Are you sure?
I'm done living in the past.
Farewell, Charlotte. Take care.
Farewell, Aiden.
Took off with that money real quick. You sure you don't want this? Okay. Alright, you sure? That's gotta do at night. Alright, let's upgrade this guy a little bit here. What do we got? Dash for as long as your stamina lasts. Increase your overall speed and mobility. Yeah, I need this. I've been wanting that. Definitely need that. Okay. Now, yep, just upgrade this. Alright, let's push this story along here. I think it's time. Wait a minute.
Fighting for 5 years now, and still no invitation to Carnage Hall.
Best in the biz. What you want, pal? Just what I need. We have a winner! Yeah, I'll take that. Finally! If you insist. Never out of stock. We need this
I've never
rain.
believed that
At least
life
the vegetables will perk up a little.
just fairy tales, if you ask me.
I thought that Killian was a harmless eccentric. Turns out, he was a night runner. And he has a daughter.
Just because you got holes in your shoes doesn't mean you're missing. If you got no one to lean on, that's when you know you hit.
Heed and bear witness, for this is the news of the last city standing. An update on the conflict
time, people only had bows, arrows, and spears. And they managed to survive.
Is that why wheels survive too?
Inhibitor container detected. Inhibitor container nearby.
Yeah.
Inhibitor container nearby.
See that opening? Apartment 216. Go look for a large red box with gold trim. That's where I stored my shoes.
Aren't you coming with me?
You're why my shoes are ruined. You get me new ones. Go inside, take the shoes, and leave. And don't touch anything else. Got it?
Hey, look, you got me suspicious, Lawan. What's going on?
Just go get him, would you? You climbed the fucking TV station tower. You can climb into an apartment.
It depends on what's in there. Fine, chicken.
Inhibitor container nearby.
I'm inside.
Don't touch anything. Just get those shoes.
What's in here that's got you so spooked? It's a cozy place. A guy's boots? Cool. Wonder if it works. Our mixtape. This is not like the one I know.
Inhibitor container nearby.
Wow. Lawan. Who would have thought?
Did Did you find them yet?
I'm sorry. I don't see a red box anywhere.
You dope, you're not looking hard enough. There's another room, behind the plywood.
Lawan, you look almost happy. Pretty cozy nest. You shared it with someone. Does he still live here, or?
Nobody lives there. Just find the fucking shoes and stop asking dumb questions.
Why'd you ditch it for that den at the fisheye?
'Cause that den is my home. I took all I needed with me. Except for the shoes, that is.
Looks like they spend a lot of time here. Hey, Lawan, I found your shoes.
Great. Now get the fuck out of there.
Oh, but it's quite the love nest with the wine and the view and the music. I mean, I'm starting to see a whole new Lawan here. And you know what? I don't blame this guy, whoever he was, for liking her.
Fuck you, Aiden.
I didn't... Lawan, wait. What? Con. Oh, you bastard. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks, but bears it out, even to the edge of doom. Shit, Lawan! Lawan, are you there? Come on. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings.
Just meet me on my rooftop. Get there and wait for me. You can give me the shoes and then fuck off.
It figures you'd end up at the place you go when you're pissed off.
You are so good. Catch me if you can. Gotta fly. A little more to the left. The left.
You know,
Don't you get enough adrenaline fighting for your life every day?
you know what they say? Adrenaline leads to either fight or flight. I definitely missed the flight aspect.
As in running away?
No, dude. As in literally flying. These days, seemed only one person in this city could fly. Lawan. Then you showed up.
Well, you're a paraglider? So why do you miss flying? I mean, you can still do it.
I was a skydiver, actually. And that particular flavor of flying is what I miss. But it was getting hard to run around the city in a squirrel suit with vials on your back. So, me and my team developed this ultra-light and practical paraglider you can use without any additional gear. The Night Runners instantly fell in love with it. Wanted to learn how to fly. So I set up a test track for them. Paraglider City Tour, we used to call it. I picked a perfect spot. Far from the VNC Tower, far from St. Paul's Cathedral, and far enough from the Missy so their lookouts didn't spoil the fun for us.
How do people do?
They mostly sucked. Except for Lawan. She took to it like a baby eagle falling from a nest. But I still hold the record. If you want to try and beat it, and catch some flying thrills, be my guest. Just take the paraglider.
A former Night Runner? Would never have occurred. Not in a million years.
Well, it's not pretty, but it'll have to do for now.
Here, I got your sneakers. You should also have this. I didn't realize you and Hakon had been together.
Why do you think he's so high on my hit list?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Just because someone reads poetry doesn't mean they don't deserve to die.
Did you guys break up because he abandoned Frank, or did he abandon Frank because you broke up?
There's really no point in analyzing that now, Aiden. Whatever happened, it was a mistake, okay? I should have never been so naive. That's why I didn't want you snooping around. For fuck's sake, you could have just respected that.
I'm sorry.
Forget we went there. Just leave me alone.
Luan, what's going on?
You just don't give up, do you?
You should know that by now.
You should know I fucking hate whimpering.
Saying how you feel isn't whimpering.
Fine. Stick around if you have to, but don't interrupt me. I'm busy.
You getting drunk?
No, you dork. Looking at the stars.
Hey, I can see the Big Dipper.
Aren't you brilliant? Except that's not the Big Dipper.
Oh, whoops. It was worth a try, though. You know any other constellations?
Yeah. Frank taught me a lot about the night sky back in the day. We were building the fisheye, and I'd climb the scaffolding all the way up to the roof. Frank would come up to tell me it's too cold, too late, and whatnot. But he always ended up telling stories for hours and hours. And I love to listen. The stars are so clear and seem close enough. You could grab them by the balls. Frank's way of putting it. Nice, huh? What about you, Aiden?
And what about me?
Do pilgrims get their hearts broken?
Well, we tend to... Just forget it.
Wow. The shy type. Looks like your constellation is Cygnus.
See, whatness?
There. Look. The swan. When I stargaze, I always find the swan first.
You're making all this up to impress me.
Maybe. Maybe not. Are you impressed?
Pretty much. And that poem?
It's just words, Aiden.
Words mean things.
Love's not time's fool, though rosy lips and cheeks Within his bending sickle's compass come. Love alters not with his brief hours and weeks.
Just words, huh?
Yeah. Just words.
So, did you meet Hakon when you were building the fisheye with Frank?
He and Frank used to hang out with each other a lot. They were friends. It's a simple story, really. I was a young girl looking for attention. He didn't mind having his fun. The good thing is, lesson learned. For life.
You still care, don't you? Otherwise, why make me go into the apartment?
Yeah, I care, Aiden. About the person I am now. That's why I didn't want to go back there. So the weak little girl that lived there doesn't get the better of me anymore. I used to hate her. Now, I'm so over her.
Let's get some sleep.
Aiden, if I see Hakon, I'm gonna kill him. Simple as that. Don't try to stop me.
It's fine. But you know revenge doesn't make you feel better.
This isn't for me. It's for Frank. I will avenge everyone who died that night. A lot of stars winked out forever. Hakon talks big, but when it came down to it, he bailed on his friends and they died. He showed his real face. Fucking coward.
You can't turn back the clock.
True. But I can stop his fucking clock. And I fucking will. Yeah. Good night, Aiden.
Good morning, Villador. It's a brand new day, a brand new world. This is your friend Frank broadcasting. Yes, that's right, broadcasting from the fisheye. From now on, I'll be bringing you all the good news from around Villador, helping transform this city back into the community it once was.
Luan? Luan, you there?
Right, folks. Let's start this new chapter with some inspirational music for you.
Aiden, you there? Come to the canteen.
No offense, Frank, but I really don't have any more time for you. Matt was gonna help me find my sister, but I gave the tower to you instead, and now I'm fucked.
Calm down. Come to the fisheye and we'll talk. I might have an idea. I want to help you, Aiden.
Fine. Be there soon. Luan, it's Aiden. Come in. Luan? Come on, Luan, answer me. You there? Ah, great. I fixed the transmitter, and now you go radio silent.
That's a shame. It's come back confused now. I got a feeling we're getting ourselves into trouble. We have no other choice.
You stop! How can I help you? Happy to trade. Definitely. Good one, buddy. Thank you for your custom.
Every ear, Lena. And every fucking ear. I'm glad at least the bees have come up nicely.
Need something? Thanks for stopping by.
Eating them both.
That'll take you to new levels. Windows always open for you, friend. Matt knows what he's doing. Working.
I'd say Matt has not quite for this.
Value? Huh? Well, aren't you welcome as all hell? Always good to have extra. Love to see a happy customer. Y'all come back now. Are you here?
Quality. Welcome, valued customer. Come back before you. Get too drunk.
Can a dinosaur eat a ladybug? I'll draw one, and it will be a princess.
This is Frank on Radio Free Villador. Your neighbor, your city, once more and forevermore. Signing off.
Talk to me, Frank.
Look, we started off on the wrong foot. I'd like to correct that mistake. Have a drink. Yeah? For me.
Frank, I really don't have time for this. I have to find another way to find my...
Just listen.
Walt needs to access that Giori place. You get it? That's why we have to find Matt Pilgrim. He's offering a lot of fucking crystals for what he's got. And a lot of boosters.
Do I have your attention now?
With those?
Renegades, yes.
But how did you...
The TV station used to be controlled by the military. They did more than just broadcast from there. Thanks to you, we can now listen in on the enemy. It appears that Waltz is looking for the same database you're after.
But the observatory is completely soaked with chemicals.
I have no idea how this GRE crap works, but Waltz sure seems to know. Maybe the observatory's not the only place to access the database.
Is this conversation all you have?
For now. But if we got close to their position and hacked into their frequency, we could collect more intel on Watts's plans.
How?
The transmission you heard was intercepted near an old military antenna in the wharf, just south of Marchand Lane. If we activate that antenna, it'll boost the signal and we'll be able to hear everything they say, every syllable. And you'd know exactly what Waltz is up to.
It'd be quicker if I could just find him.
You're impatient, I understand. I know what it feels like to have wasted too much time. But you have to tread carefully. Remember, you said Waltz turned the power back on. Then the renegades invaded the central loop. There's something going on. So best to collect as much intel as we can before you confront him.
So, you think Waltz ordered the renegades into the central loop?
Well, until now, the Colonel kept him on a short leash in his stronghold. But the savages we've been seeing lately, what the fuck? Something must have changed.
One of the PKs told me that Waltz is after something called, X-13.
Doesn't ring any bells.
Tell me more about these antennas.
The military installed them on the tallest buildings to blanket the entire city. They're extremely hard to access, but all we need is the one nearest to where those renegades were based. When the signal's stronger, we'll be able to hear everything they say. Now the good thing is, it's the closest antenna to the canteen. You shouldn't have trouble finding it.
All right, anything else before I get going?
Oh, one more thing. Look at that poster, Aiden. Night Runners used to abide by that creed, live by it. I used to think we were as torn apart as that piece of paper. But the creed still means something. And if you increase the range, I can contact the remnants of the old Night Runners. Some must still be alive.
I see it now. This means a lot to you, doesn't it?
Not just to me, to everyone here. But there's one piece missing. Do you know why I haven't thrown this poster away in all this time? Because of Lawan. When I saw her for the first time, she was maybe, 8, 9 years old. She was barely alive. She looked like she hadn't eaten in a year. And she was trying to help some kids get a crystal back from a thief. The guy was threatening them with a knife. He was twice their size, stronger, and she jumped on him, bit his hands so deep that his screams were heard as far away as Old Villador. After that, she gave the crystal to one of the boys and left. She didn't get anything out of it. She didn't have to risk it. I looked at her and thought, this is all we have left. As humans, we can fight one another. Everybody just for themselves. Or, no matter what, we can stand up for each other. Then I wrote down this credo. That little girl helped the Night Runners become who they were for years. And if we are to be reborn, we cannot do it without her.
Why not without her?
You see, she's a tough one. Maybe too tough. I trained her, helped heal her wounds, but never healed the biggest one. Revenge. She's built a mighty thick wall around herself. Can't seem to let go of her anger. If she doesn't, it could destroy her. I know. Drunk calling the kettle black, right?
I'm in no position to judge, Frank.
Thanks. No one's so fucking obsessed with her kill list. She needs to throw that damn thing away.
Otherwise, it'll kill her.
Let's hope she's better fighting them than I am.
What are Luan's demons?
Almost too many to count. But Satan himself is at the top.
You mean Hakon?
You know him?
Yeah, we've met.
It all came down to the TV station mission. Hakon was against that from the start. Got Killian on his side. He said it was suicide. But I know the truth. The fucker chickened out, plain and simple. Till then, he wasn't just a night runner to me. I thought he was leader material. But he didn't have our backs. Tore the Creed in half before he bolted, and with it, tore apart the night runners themselves. Fucking coward. Didn't deserve to lick Lawan's boots. Look, I'm starting to get pissed off, and we should focus.
What about Hakon killing Lucas? That took some balls.
Sure, but they weren't his balls, they were Waltz's. Hakon's just the guy's lapdog now. Sit, roll over, assassinate.
That's true. Neutered dogs are even more obedient than they were before.
Exactly.
Okay, I'm on my way.
Then go get him. I'll be on the radio. You remind me of Lawan, before she became obsessed with that goddamn hit list of hers. I'll get ears on the renegades for you. I'll find out what Waltz is up to. I promise.
Come on, tell me more. She's still seeing that.
Dave Philidor.
Frank is back.
And I've got some more exciting news for you.
Does a video.
Bland's food and drinking water are being collected at the canteen. All those in
Hey, excuse me,
Nicholas.
Hey, mind your manners. Me and the lady are talking.
Meanwhile, enjoy the music.
Killian? A former night runner? Never occurred to me. Not in a million years. The first tournament in 3 years. We'll attract the toughest players in the city. Ever since I started listening to Free People's Radio first thing in the morning, my days have seemed I heard Frank's message from the night runner.
That peacekeeper nonsense.
Most importantly, the butcher here.
I'd like to believe it.
Good evening, Aiden.
Aw, don't act so offended. I was paying your tits a compliment.
How about I pay your balls a compliment with my shoe?
Everything all right?
There you are. You aren't gone a minute and Dick for Brains here starts hitting on me.
Sorry, my dude. I was just making sure your girl was safe.
So where is your boyfriend?
At the bar, buying me a beer. Go ahead, buy yourself one too. Haven't seen you here before. Where are you from?
Nowhere that matters. I'm looking for a friend. You ran across a guy named Josh. He's regular, I hear.
Rings a bell. What do you want with him?
Just swap stories of our love lives.
Could swap a few of those myself. But sure, if I see him, I'll let you know. Take care.
But hey, your beer.
No worries. I got it.
Living the high life, aren't you?
I heard you mention Josh. Try the roof, man. Way he smacks folks around, he knows he's not wanted in the bar.
Thanks.
People massacred in the tower. That place is cursed.
Come on, tell me more. She's still saying that.
Good night, Aiden.
Josh. I want to talk to you about Elena.
Elena sent you? She sucked her latest cash cow dry already? Or maybe she wants to see me?
Nobody sent me. I hear you know a thing or two about Elena. Important things.
Yeah, right. You want to fuck her like all the rest of us. Now get out of here before I lose my temper and rearrange your face. I'm trying to listen to my tunes. Fuck me dry! Virus! Fuck! Quick, move your ass! They'll be here any minute!
Good seeing you. I want to introduce you.
What?
Flip the fuses! Now! Thanks.
And now talk. What secrets of Elena's are you keeping?
All right. We hooked up not long after she lost her husband. Third chump in a row to kick it after being with her. You see? Spend money on her like it was going out of style. And then it was just gone. Clearing my head real quick, and I realized poison. She poisoned her former lovers, and she was doing it to me.
Poison? What kind?
Got her own secret recipe. Apparently passed down from her old lady.
Now, from what I hear, you just as easily had alcohol poisoning.
You think I don't know the difference? It's booze that saved me. I'm convinced. Knocked out that damn poison and saved my fucking life. Elena's a goddamn witch. She's got a whole stash of this shit in her apartment. Keeps it in these little orange boxes. Go check out her place on the ship.
Okay, I'll take a look.
Get out of my face, asshat. You can't be trusted. You showed your true colors with that VNC tower mission.
Look, talk to me. I hear the man was considered a pound of value.
something worse than the infected. Today, I'm not so sure. Renegades.
Frank? That's way up there.
Yep. GRE made them hard to reach for a reason. Keeps them away from the bad guys. But for... For a guy like you, Aiden, piece of cake.
Inhibitor container detected. Inhibitor container detected. nearby. Container nearby. Inhibitor container nearby.
Frank. I got the antenna going.
Okay, let's see what these bastards are talking about.
Gather the guys and head east. Waltz is... We need to meet him.
They're moving, Aiden.
They said they're going to meet Waltz, heading east.
There is another antenna on top of a condominium at the intersection of St. Paul Boulevard and Peach Street, just by the entrance of the main canal. Get it working, and we can keep up with them.
Got it.
Aiden, the Colonel seems to be evacuating renegade camps. First, the electricity, then central loot raids. Now this. It seems that Williams doesn't want to fight any more than we do.
Or he really intends to close the sluice gates and back the chemicals up into the city.
But his stronghold will be destroyed as well, so this evacuation wouldn't make sense. We need to expand the range to find out more.
Waiting for Waltz's order.
He has a daughter.
Oh, I say.
Aiden,
That's
you've been around a
some
while.
profile.
Practically one of us now.
Who? Me?
Yes. I could definitely paint you. But no. I have to avoid distractions. Not if I want to finish my greatest work.
Your greatest work? What's that?
A grand fresco. My magnum opus. A painting of epic proportions the world is not prepared to see. But I can't finish it. I don't have the proper shade of red.
Red?
Yes. The reddest red. I need it badly, and all these idiot merchants have is some kind of pale joke. Without the reddest red, my project will remain incomplete, and my art will not find the expression it requires. Of course, I could get my hands on... But no, that's just such a crazy idea. It sends shivers down my spine.
Let's hear it.
Oh, my, are you sure? Okay, then. I have to admit, I already experimented in secret. And what I need is blood of the infected. But not just any infected. I find the blood of a goon is the only one that is apt to give me the true, deep red I need. I've been observing this particular goon in a certain area, and have taken to leaving out red wine for it to drink. Wine should make its blood an even more intense shade. It becomes rather aggressive after drinking the wine. Do you think you're up to the task of bringing me the creature's blood?
Sure. Sounds like fun.
Go, then. Come back when you have acquired its blood.
Frank, I activated the second antenna. The renegades were here, on the roof.
Speaking of renegades, hearing more chatter.
Meeting at Garrison Boulevard, old offices. Waltz will be there to give us orders. Anything new about that pilgrim? No. But he found someone who'll help him access the database. If you know something new about that fucking pilgrim, let me know. Keep looking. Over and out.
Frank, I need to get to where they are.
You heard the maiden. Waltz is looking for you.
He's got a way to access the database. He found someone.
He's too strong for you, and you'll be playing straight into his hand.
If that's the only way to find out the truth, then so be it.
You're stubborn, kiddo. Stubborn like Lawan.
I'll be in touch.
I think I'm gonna sneeze.
Before.
Thebane.
Is something wrong?
No, nothing. Talking to myself, that's all.
I mean, I can see something's the matter, but okay.
It's just, there's nothing that can be done. There are too many of them.
Too many who?
Renegades. Degenerates. 6 months ago, they kidnapped my son, Rook, and they forced me to produce drugs for them. I was the chemistry teacher in school before the epidemic. I held one of them back, grade.
But what about your son?
They're holding him hostage. If I'm late with the next batch of drugs, they'll kill him.
Maybe what these bandits need is a lesson.
But there's a whole band of them.
I've faced far worse odds than that. I'm not a fan of kidnapping.
Will you help me?
Yeah, I'll try. Where are they keeping Rook?
In a military building, overlooking the canal south of Muddy Grounds, near Culvert Island. The entrance is on St. Paul Boulevard, past the red car carrier. Just be careful. I went there myself once, trying to free my boy. They caught me. Then later brought me one of Rook's fingers. As long as these bastards are alive, they'll never leave us alone.
I'll be careful.
I'll follow you. Wait outside for you to come out. What's your name?
Aiden.
Thank you, Aiden. I haven't slept a wink for 6 months. What are they doing with my son in there? I'm so worried about him.
People's masks.
I thought he was yanking my chain.
Yanking your what?
Your boss said you'd be here earlier.
My boss?
Your boss, Eberhard.
I don't know him.
Damn it! Sorry, don't mind me. I am Ferenc Waller. I used to be a cardiac... heart surgeon.
I'm Aiden, but who is Eberhard?
At this point, I'm not sure anymore. Some guy I met said he'd arranged to recover a pacemaker from the medical offices in the quarantine building for me.
Did you pay him in advance?
I did.
That wasn't too smart.
Ah, well, I guess I'll just go after the pacemaker myself. I promised my wife I would get it, and I intend to keep my word.
What is a pacemaker?
It's a little shock box to simulate the heartbeat and to keep it beating. For those suffering from damaged hearts, it was the only way to lead a normal life. They're pretty rare nowadays.
How do you know it's there?
I consulted there back in the day, so I know where they keep equipment like this.
Where exactly?
Are you offering to go for me?
Why not, if I can help. Besides, you promised your wife, right?
Excellent. The medical equipment room's on the 3rd floor. But it's dangerous in there right now.
I'll wait until tonight when the infected leave the building. Find shelter around here for now.
I'll be at the windmill. Good luck, Aiden.
Free People's Radio is more than just a broadcast. It's a source of hope.
See? Walt was right. These fuckers were eavesdropping on us. First him, then we'll get that GRE employee from the old Villador. And the boss will be over the moon.
Where's Walt?
Waltz? We don't need Waltz to deal with you. Oh, good old Frank. So naive.
warning people. Talking way too much. Got him! Ain't you smart fucking with us like this? Give it up. You can't win this one. Fuck! What's happening? I ain't afraid of you.
Aiden. Aiden. You all right?
I think so. Yeah. Waltz wasn't here. And they know we're eavesdropping on them.
I know.
You know?
Someone tried to tip me off, but the warning came too late. Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, my infection just flared up. The renegades were talking about some GRE doctor from the bazaar. Waltz is looking for him, too.
Former GRE in Old Villador? I'll look into it.
Who tried to tip you off?
Well, that's the strangest part. It was Hakon. He wants to meet with you.
I thought he left the city.
Well, he's still kicking, and he'll be waiting for you at the church on St. Paul Island. He's got the goods on Waltz. And hell, maybe he knows something about Lawan, too.
Why do you think he knows anything about Lawan?
First of all, because she was after him. But also, because it's much more complicated than that. You see, the last time she went off radar like this was when this fucker dumped her. So, if she's not answering now, I'm getting really worried this is something more, and Hakon could be involved.
What do you mean, something more?
I'm afraid she's found a lead on Hakon, and she means to hunt him again. Which means she could get herself into trouble. Do you know what really made the Night Runners special, Aiden? I mean, true heroes? It wasn't the inhibitors, not the strength or speed they granted us. For the Night Runners, it was balance that set us apart. Self-control. That's why Lawan couldn't become a Night Runner. Not because she was too young. She was the fastest, braver than a lot of my men. But she couldn't achieve balance.
Self-control. This should be good.
Don't laugh. We used inhibitors, but they didn't use us. We had to focus on mental and emotional strength, not just physical abilities. Balance. Physical strength is important, but it's what you do with it that determines what kind of human being you are. That's why Hakon's betrayal hurt us so much.
I'll go meet with Hakon, Frank. You try and find out what happened to Lawan. Just remember, they're listening to you two.
Will do, Aiden. Be careful. Who knows what Hakon is up to? I'm going back to the fisheye. Good luck.
I need first aid! Don't let me die!
Entry into a quarantine building is strictly forbidden under Section 36 of the Pandemic Containment Measures Act. Any violation of the quarantine rules will be severely punished. This building has been placed had contact with one of his residents.
Inhibitor container detected.
I've got you now, motherfucker. You're dead now, fucker. Get him now. Suck it.
Frank, the church is empty.
What are you talking about?
Well, Hakon's not here, but it looks like the renegades were camped here. Their fire's still smoldering.
Hey then.
Why did you want to meet, Hakon?
Why not? It's been a while. Looks like you've made some new friends. How is Lawan, by the way?
Wait, don't you know where she is?
No. But what I do know is that someone's been killing William's top officers, each with a single crossbow bolt. Sounds like Lawan's MO, doesn't it? Okay, Pilgrim. Time to get down to business.
You're still on Waltz's leash, I see.
Enough chit-chat, Aiden. Give me the key.
What?
The GRE key, Aiden. Give it to me.
Try taking it from me, Hakon.
I'll do my best. Promise. Get that key from him!
Is that what you wanted? Are you really ready to kill me for that key, Hakon?
So many people have died already. You can't stop the wheel from turning now.
But you had a chance to kill me. To take it from me at the bazaar. What changed?
Well, what do you think, kid? You promised to get me out of the city. We had a deal. But then you ratted me out.
And you think Waltz will just let you go, just like that? You know what he did to Dylan. To all the others.
Yeah, but they all stood in his way. Dylan betrayed him. Lucas wouldn't give up the key. So?
So you murdered him!
The key is my pass out of the city. Real fucking shame I have to kill you. I should have given me the key.
Hakon! You can't get away!
Maybe. But you don't want to see me. I ain't as pretty as before. We've both seen your biomarker. You're not gonna find me in time.
How many people have you betrayed, Hakon? Killian? Frank? Lawan? Why did you betray her?
Frank told you about the TV station. Told you I chickened out, right? Well, he's wrong about that. It was a suicide mission.
And Lawan, why did you leave her?
What? How do you know about that?
Just answer the question.
I made a deal with the devil. And she had her own hell to deal with.
What are you talking about?
I left to protect her. If I'd stayed, Walt would have had her killed.
So why did you work with him? Why did you betray Frank?
I didn't! I didn't betray Frank. I was trying to fix things. After the TV station, I was planning to spy on Waltz. But he got suspicious. Threatened to kill Lawan. And now it's too late. You gotta die, kid! I was only trying to help.
I'm sorry, Hakon. I didn't want this. Frank? It's Aiden. Hakon's dead.
Oh, fuck no. I knew this would happen. Well, come back to the fisheye. I overheard something more about Waltz. He's heading to Old Villador, Aiden. The person he tracked down is a GRE doctor.
Is that related to the database?
Yes, and I think I know the person he's after. I'll try to use the radio to reach her first.
I'm taking that key, Aiden.
Stop, Hakon. You're in no condition to fight.
We'll soon find out, won't we?
Hakon, talk to me. This doesn't make sense. Do the Night Runners mean nothing to you? Don't you want to make things right, Hakon?
Nothing to make right anymore. The Night Runners are long gone. No matter what Frank says, he ain't gonna raise the dead. Although it's a nice dream.
What's really going on here? Frank told me how you broke with the Night Runners.
Every day since, I've wondered. Would things have ended differently if I'd been there? Would my friends be alive? I know I can't bring anyone back. But I did make a vow. I'd prove myself to Frank and Lawan.
I don't want to fight you anymore, Hakon.
Neither do I, kid. Neither do I. I mean, I'm so tired. So fucking tired.
It's quite a trip, huh? I was worried that I'd have to learn surfing on my own.
Thanks for softening him up for me.
Ah, it's my ray of sunshine with a lethal crossbow.
Shut the fuck up.
A good thing you didn't finish me off, Aiden, or she would have been pissed.
Luan? How did you
Have my own connections. Try to stop me, and we're no longer friends, Aiden.
It's your choice, Luan. Do what you need to do.
That's what I'm talking about.
Lawan.
And what I need to do is...
Please. Ah! Fuck, Lawan. I thought you were more of a one-shot kill chick. This fucking hurts. Ah! Ah! Oh! Ah!
Are you okay?
I don't know. I thought I would feel better. But I don't. This doesn't change anything. I mean, so he's dead. He deserved it, and he's dead. But so what?
Well, he was on your list.
Plenty of people on my list. And each time I cross a name off the list, I feel the same. What if I've been fooling myself?
Wait, Luan, wait. Rest in peace, Hakon. Frank?
Where you been, kid? Waiting for you at the fisheye. Get over here. What about Hackon?
There was no saving him, Frank.
I see. Come to the canteen, Aiden. We'll talk. I've got some news for you.
He's injured! Gonna kill you, dead? Fucking around.
All right. Alright, my fellow Guardians of the Grid, that will conclude today's streaming session. Definitely want to say thank you if you are checking out today's live stream on Twitch. Also want to say thank you if you are checking out the replay on YouTube. If you are new to the channel and are not yet subscribed, all I can say is, what are you waiting for? Don't be shy, go ahead and hit subscribe. I'm a pretty nice guy. Not a pro, not a noob, just a regular dude who enjoys playing video games, start sharing that with the world, and I welcome anybody who wants to help grow this channel with me. So if you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the follow button if you're on Twitch, make sure you hit the sub button if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the notification bell so you're made aware anytime I go live or anytime I upload a new video to the channel. If I see that you are a new subscriber and your name is visible to me, I'll be making sure to give you a shout out on the next video. We have grown up quite a bit in the past few weeks, and I want to give a big shout out to those of you that have recently joined the Guardians of the Grid. Big shout out, big thank you to you. Also want to give a shout out to those of you that have already been subscribed and have returned to view the new content. I can't tell you how much I appreciate that. At this point, we're going to wrap it up for tonight. I know this was a bit of a long session, but I do want to, I was trying to push the storyline as far as possible. I got sidetracked on a few things, but I think we found ourselves a pretty good stopping point. So again, I want to thank you if you are checking out the live stream tonight, and also want to say thank you again if you're checking out the replay on YouTube. I hope to see you guys again on the next stream. I'll be coming back again in the next, probably in the next week. You know, my schedule has been a little bit crazy this past week, so I haven't really had time to stream. So I found a little bit of time today, and I'll be looking to try to get some more content up later on. I'm trying to finish up Dying Light 2 so we can move on to a new title, as well as there's a bunch of new video games that have come out that I really want to get to. So thanks again for joining me tonight. I hope to see, or I hope you guys have a great rest of the night. I hope you have a great rest of the week. If I don't see you guys, or if I don't hear from you until next week, but until then, I hope to catch you Guardians on the next grid.